He's the mindful man reading the last few chapters of Barnsley Boyhood. His legs were hurting from all the exercise, and he walked along the path slowly. He was lost in a daydream, and he kicked at the fallen leaves that had fallen from the trees. It was like walking on a carpet, it was so soft. He kicked at a big fat leaf which was laying in front of him. A bright glint of something shiny, and then a bright glint of something shiny caught his eye, like a crumpled silver wrapper. He bent down and picked it up, and to his amazement, it was a watch. It looked well made, and even though he knew little about them, he could tell that it was expensive. He tried it on, and it fit perfectly. I'll have to show this to Tom, he thought, and he decided to head home to ask his opinion. Tom came out of his garage. "Hi, Josh," he said. "Have you had a good day?" "Oh, it's been great," he replied. "And guess what I've found?" he said as he flashed the watch towards him. "I also met a girl," he added out of breath. Tom peered forward, inspecting it. "I'll be damned," he said, as the watch ticked away. "It's a Rolex," Tom said loudly, quite amazed. "What's that?" Josh asked in all innocence. "Only the best, most expensive watch in the world," Tom exclaimed grandly, and he wasn't far off the mark. He inspected it closely. He was fascinated by the beauty and intricacy of it. It was like a work of art. "Should I hand it in, Dad?" said Josh, always thinking of others. "In a way you should," said Tom. "But how can they prove it was theirs?" "I know it's wrong, but I think you should keep it. It's a gift from the heavens," he added cheekily. Josh was amazed that Tom would think this way. He was not the only one who had been changed by the events of the past few weeks. "The world doesn't reward kindness," said Tom. "It's cold and it's brutal, and it's just one big competition. The survival of the fittest. You remember that when you're at school tomorrow," he said passionately. "You have to strive for everything, but don't get ahead by stepping on people. Always be kind and polite." Josh nodded, and he put the watch back on, and it fit perfectly. Tom knew he would always be kind. It was in his nature, but he needed to toughen up to the ways of the world. The fairy tale was over, and reality was knocking at Josh's door. Josh fell asleep that evening, watching the handles move and the slow, hypnotic ticking away of his childhood's end. The end.